Well, first of all, being a vet is very rare. And again, for a veterinarian to be honored in such a prestigious group as well, probably historic as well for the TOYM. No? Tell us a bit about your work and tell us what got you the nod in the first place. I know you've been blazing a trail in veterinarian medicine here in the Philippines. You've studied abroad. You've got so much certification abroad, but you did something in particular, no? With a certain vaccination program, right?
Yeah, the media launch yesterday, they described our body of work and they highlighted that in 2003, I was on a Fulbright program at the University of Minnesota in St. Paul, USA. And we were working, I wanted to do something for the solution of the most economically damaging pig infection.
Okay.
And so in the laboratory, we were trying to work on growing a virus so that we could come up with a vaccine. And one day, by serendipity, I just had my virus grown.
Okay.
And that technology of growing that virus is now being patented, was patented in 2003, and it's commercially available mostly in North America and South America.
Wow, amazing. How do you feel that something that was invented by Filipino is now being used and recognized and helping, you know, probably hundreds of thousands, millions of people and pigs all over the world?
Well, that's actually an aspiration, and it feels good because when you Google your name on Google and it says, "Oh, this is your U.S. docket number," and so it's a fulfillment of a childhood dream to become a scientist and to contribute, because that's really the essence of the TOYM, to help in nation building and to become a global brand as a Filipino.
How did you get into this field in the first place? It's rare to hear of young people who want to become a veterinarian these days. What was your story? How did you see yourself coming into your industry?
I was sent, we had an ostrich farm in Australia growing up in high school, and so my aunt wanted me to become a veterinarian. But at that time, the ostrich industry didn't grow as expected during those era, and so I had to shift. And I really wanted to become a scientist and a doctor, so the nearest to become that is to do bench research. And Fulbright, I was granted a Fulbright program, and so I was looking for something, and at that time, the biggest problem up to now is still that virus in pigs. And so it was an opportunity to work and discover, and so that's how I got into it.
Wonderful. So how do you feel that your kind of work is being honored by an organization like this, and it will put your field in a spotlight, which might be, I guess it's very important, because I know your field and science in general, we have a brain drain. We lack good scientists here in the Philippines, right? And as well for your field. So how do you feel that?
Well, not only scientists, not only scientists, but veterinarians.
Yes, you can imagine.
When I became the youngest president of the Philippine Veterinary Medical Association, I always wanted to uplift the veterinarians to stand shoulder to shoulder with the other profession. And so we worked on marketing the veterinarians, and this award is, I think, one of the highlights. And I'm very proud that together with the other profession, it's a diverse group. The 8 of us is very diverse, and the veterinarian is being awarded.
Wonderful.